Greetings, fellow Dice fans. Dice Kitty back with my most handsome and sweetest of co-hosts, Mr. DDK. And today we have another review video for you. And it's on the Marvel Dice Masters Maximum Carnage Team Pack. This is due out in August, and the MSRP is going to be $9.99. You ready to crack this open and check out these cards?
I can't wait.
Alright, we will be right back to show you all the cards and the dice. Alrighty, Dice fans, here we go. We've got Black Cat is the first character in the team pack. And her, I'm trying to read it, it's really small. Her first one is keeping the bloodhounds at bay. While Black Cat is active, your opponent cannot field level 3 character dice. That's kind of cool. Very situational though.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, if they roll a level 3 character, they're just going to re-roll it.
Exactly.
So you'd have to bank on them rolling it on level 3 again. Black Cat Possessive. While Black Cat is active, your opponent must choose to reroll dice that show a wild energy face during their roll and reroll step. Now, I interpret this card to mean that during the roll part, let's say they roll 2 wilds, they have to choose to re-roll those 2 dice. And if they come up wilds again, they get to keep them. That's how I interpret it.
I still like her ability, even though I have to agree with you on it working like that.
Yeah.
I like that little bit of control of you're not going to keep wilds in that first roll.
Oh yeah, I do too. She's probably my favorite of the Black Cats. Then we have Black Cat 9 Lives. She has the keyword regenerate, and that's one of 2 keywords that are in this team pack. I like regenerate. I've always liked regenerate. I've always thought it was a cool ability, so I like that she has it. She's a really cheap character, 4 cost on all of her versions.
I wouldn't say really cheap. I'd go with standard, but for her stats, it's...
When you compare her to the Defenders team pack, she's really cheap. Anyway, alright, so her die is pretty cool. I like it. It's just an opaque white, but her die image is of her hand grasping a diamond, and that fits her perfect. That is totally a Black Cat thing. So, and yeah, you were mentioning her stats a second ago. Sorry, I just
it's okay.
I jumped from one thing to another. But yeah, she's got good stats. She's a 0-1-1 field, a 1-2-3 attack, and a 4-5-6 defense. So
Very solid stats.
oh yeah, pretty good. Oh, and she is a Spider Friends character. She better be. Alright, so moving on to who you got?
Next up, we got the only character with a global in this team pack. Captain America.
Also the only Avenger, too.
Yep, that is true.
It's another 4-cost character!
That's crazy!
We're already off to a great start.
Yeah, this is... as soon as we started seeing 6 or 7 cost characters, then we're in no dice land. This first one here, we have Captain America. How about a Hand's Son? When fielded, sidekick character dice you control gain +2 attack until the end of turn.
That's okay.
And his global is pay 1 generic, 1 shield, field a target sidekick die from your used pile. Yeah, it's a mediocre global.
I like Star Labs better, even though it requires a bolt and a shield. But you get to prep in field in this one, or move one to the field. But this one, you technically field it, so.
Yeah, well, moving on to the next one. This one here, we got Squad Leader. When fielded, sidekick character dice you control gain deadly until end of turn. Yes, please. I would love to have my Alfreds have deadly.
Oh, that's awesome. He's so good. I like Squad Leader. And he's got that silly global on him. But hey, the global goes hand in hand with his ability.
That is so good. I like that.
I do too.
All right. The third one here. Behind you. When fielded, if you control 2 or more psychic character dice, KO target villain character die. Yeah, that's pretty thematic with how a lot of these sets been going. Villains are seeing a lot more play, and I'm not surprised to see Cap with a KO of villain character die ability.
Oh, I'm not either. And he was actually in Maximum Carnage, for those who don't know. Him and Iron Fist both are characters that try to help Spider-Man defeat Carnage and his crew of bad guys. So,
as stated before, he is 4 costs all the way through. His total field cost, though, is a little cringeworthy. He costs 1, 2, and 2. I'm like, ouch, fellas. Ouch.
Well, that's the same die design from Civil War, I believe. So.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, he had the same fielding cost back then. That's what I'm saying.
His stats are 2 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, and 4 defense, 5 defense, and 5 defense.
Oh man, Black Cat's got better stats than him.
Better fielding cost. Yeah.
But still, I would totally play Squad Leader.
Going on to his dice. Now, these are some pretty little dice. They got like a silver swirl to them and that baby blue like paint. I really do like this. His dice are pretty sweet looking, in my opinion. Really do. Yeah.
I like them as well. So far, we're
probably
2 and 2 on the dice so far.
I think this is probably going to end up being my favorite dice out of this team pack.
Oh, not mine, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. We moving on now?
Moving on.
Moving on to our first villain of the team pack. Oh. None other than Carnage, the big bad serial killer himself.
Love that character.
One quick thing I want to mention before we start talking about Carnage. If you didn't notice on some of the spoilers, the villain affiliation symbol is not the Hydra symbol that we typically see in Marvel sets.
Ooh, that's great to hear. I think they're going to be basically making all villains with this symbol now.
Oh, I hope so, because then maybe we'll get a Hydra affiliation later.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So I was excited when I noticed the villain affiliation was the stylized V. I was like, yes, this is great. They need to format them all the same if they're all villains. So, alright, we've got Carnage. No pain, no rain. When Carnage attacks, he may use the when attacks ability of target character die.
I like that.
I do too. I like it, but it's not my play style. But I do like the ability. The ability's handy.
If he just wasn't 5 costs.
Yeah, he's a little expensive being a 5 all the way across for some of his abilities. But Red Slayer is very similar to No Pain, No Rain, because his ability says when Carnage is KO'd, he may use the when KO'd ability of target character die. So he's keeping true to the thematic of the symbiote taking on
other attributes,
characteristics of other people and stuff. So I like that. It's really cool. Kudos to WizKids on that one. Alright, Carnage, unfinished business. While Carnage is active, your opponent must pay 2 more to use each global ability during your turn.
Spider sense is tingling.
Right? So this is 2 more energy. I know some people get confused and they don't know what the little 2 symbol means, but that means energy. So he's kind of like a beefed up situational oracle.
Yeah, but you gotta admit that puts Professor X Global and Golden Age to shame.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna be great in Golden Age as opposed to just Oracle, because even though he costs 1 more, he's got better stats than her. He's crazy. He's a 0/1/1 field, a 4/4, 5/5, 6'6".
Look at those attack stats.
Oh my goodness. He's an offensive and defensive character with a control ability. I love unfinished business.
Who wants to get hit for 5 or 6?
Yeah. He's so good. I really like Carnage, this particular one. His die, it may just be opaque, red, so it's just a regular red die. But look at that profile for Carnage.
They got his good side.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same image they use for the set symbol, which is also very cool. So Carnage, unfinished business is my favorite. Love him. Great control card. That's more my play style.
Alright, next we got the Doppelganger.
Oh, I love Doppelganger.
This is got to be one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Just for the simple fact of, hey, he looks awesome.
Well, yeah, he's got 6 arms.
So much I could say about that. Alright.
But we won't go there.
No.
This is family friendly.
Family friendly. PG. Not even a P, just a G. Doppelganger. We have a 5, 4, and 5 purchase cost. Not bad, not bad. Living
Fractal.
Fractal.
Living fractal.
I'm getting fractal. While Doppelganger is active, when an opponent rolls a sidekick die and shows a character face, field it under your control until end of turn. At the end of turn, return it to your opponent's field zone. Hello.
That's so cool. And now, he won't work on your opponent's ally character during their roll and reroll step because they're not a sidekick in the reserve pool. But I bet if they have it in the field zone and then parallax it, I bet you he can use that ability to steal it.
Well, that's questionable. It might work that way. I hope it works that way.
Well, yeah, I hope it, because it doesn't specify it has to be during the roll and reroll step.
True.
So,
but I mean,
just the idea of stealing somebody's sidekicks right when they roll them, that's crazy.
That's a rather awesome form of control because once it hits a character, you can like snatch, and that's one less die they could potentially roll or
reroll or use. Yeah, you're basically taking your opponent's resources from them. Oh, I love Doppelganger.
Even for that 5 cost, I don't care.
That's a while active ability too.
Yes. Alright, we're going to go to the second one. 6 arms. When fielded, KO all opposing sidekick character dice and deal 1 damage to your target opponent for each sidekick die KO'd in this way.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Oh, that's so good. Hello, sidekick hate. We love you.
And that target, or doesn't target, but it KOs all allies and sidekicks because allies
opposing.
Opposing allies and opposing sidekicks because allies are sidekicks while in the field zone. So bye-bye, Alfred.
Well, he might come back, but...
Yeah, but still, they're taking 1 damage because he was KO'd.
For each sidekick KO.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And he costs 4!
I know, that's crazy!
That's great! Alright, going on to the third one here. Predator. I just love that subtitle. When fielded, deal damage to target non-villain character die equal to the number of sidekick dice in the field zone, both yours and your opponent's. That's nice, especially with that
Ra's al Ghul.
I
knew.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I saw you looking at me. I was like, he's thinking of Ra's. Yeah, because you can take that. Say they have this doppelganger active, and you have this guy, and what you do is you use Ra's al Ghul's global, make him not a villain, then field him and
KO. Well, potential KO.
Yeah, deal damage to him.
To the number of sidekicks. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's...
It's good. It's not super amazing awesome like 6 arms, but it's still good.
Yeah.
It's playable and casual for sure.
Oh, yeah. I see at least all 3 of these cards seeing some play.
Depending on play style, yeah.
Yeah. Stat-wise, he's a 0/1/1 fielding cost. A 2/4, a 3/5, and a 4/6, I believe.
Yes, 4/6. It was hard to see.
Can't really bark at those stats or those abilities. Let's take a look at his dice right quick. Looks like he's got the Spider-Man eyes, and he is just red with the black. No special swirl or sparkle or anything like that.
No, but he still looks cool. I love his icon because Doppelganger's eyes are definitely different from Spider-Man's. So they made that difference noticeable.
Yep.
Kudos. All right, so now we're moving on to Iron Fist. The first one that we have here is Sensei. And he says, when Iron Fist attacks, he gets +1 attack for each fist in your reserve pool, excluding wild, until the end of turn.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mock-up of Beast Boy from War of Light.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, except Beast Boy made you roll the stuff in your use pile, your sidekicks, and he got bonus attack and defense.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this Iron Fist is like a lesser version, and you have to have the fist in your reserve pool. Beast Boy at least lets you do a little more. But Iron Fist does cost 1 less than Beast Boy. He's a 3 cost, and all of his versions are Spider-Man friends, or Spider Friends, sorry. So that's cool if you're looking for a Spider Friend character that's not expensive. We've got Iron Fist, Let the Silence Speak. While Iron Fist is attacking, after blockers are assigned, you may pay a fist. If you do, deal damage equal to Iron Fist attack to target non-blocking character die.
I can see where that would be useful.
Man, that's a mouthful, though. Could that be any more wordy? Goodness.
We got some wordy ones. Doppelganger had some wordy ones.
Yeah, man, that one's just wordy. But, so, while he's attacking, and only after blockers are assigned, if they've got a character that's not blocking, you can pay a fist, and you deal damage equal to Iron Fist attack to that target non-blocking character. So yes, that can be useful, like you mentioned to me before, with Dwarf Wizards, or Shrieks, or whatever,
just
Oracles.
Those active control pieces that they're not wanting to block with.
Right, and you can pump his attack up and then use that ability as well.
You know, now that you mention that, that kind of brings me back to this one over here. Like with Haymaker, where they got the global. Mm-hmm. He would technically benefit double from the global. Because you would have the fist and then...
It's not that he's benefiting double from the global. He's benefiting double from the fist energy that you have in your reserve pool.
Yeah, and then you can use it later.
Right, and then you can use it to spend on the global, yeah. He's not Jessica Jones.
No.
But, so you pump up his attack, then you attack with him, and then you pay the fist after blockers are assigned, you know, to hopefully KO something, a control piece that's causing you trouble.
Yeah.
So, because it doesn't say that you can use it as a global, so I would assume that you can't do the global stuff first during the attack step and then do this. It almost...
Not with that card, no.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Sensei.
No, I'm talking about this one here.
I know.
Yeah. So it's not quite as good as a synergy ability if I'm reading it right. Because keep in mind, we just now have looked at these cards, so you know we're looking at them with you for the most part. All right, last Iron Fist here, Rolling Thunder Cannon Punch. While Iron Fist is active, once during your turn, you may pay X fist energy to deal X damage to target opposing character die. Now, for those of you who have never played any other collectible card games or collectible gaming or any other gaming period, this X generally symbolizes that you can pay an unspecified amount and then do the same amount in damage.
So
you
one
pay
damage
3
for 1 energy,
yeah, right,
2 damage for 2 energy.
Right, so you pay 3 fist energy and deal 3 damage to target opposing character die.
Right.
And that's while he's active, and only once during your turn, so you can't super break this. But
I'm glad you can't super break that.
If it wasn't once per turn, it would be just a little too good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Alright, so his fielding costs are 0, 1, 2. His attacks are 2, 2, 3. And his defense is 3, 4, 5. This die may look familiar. It is the same die as the one from the promo, except the coloring is just a little different. This has a shimmer swirl to it, where the promo is just opaque. So you cannot use this die for the promo or the promo die for this card.
I hear so many sighs.
Yeah, I know everybody was hoping to have, hoping to have a reprint of his die, but we got it. You just can't use it in competitive.
Next up, I think we got a character that's going to make a huge splash as far as meta goes.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Alright, we got Shriek. And she's a villain across all cards. A 3/4/3 purchase cost. And let's just go ahead and start with this one. Sonic Boom.
Beam.
Oh, I was saying boom. I'm all about the boom right now.
It might as well be Sonic Boom.
Yep. Sonic Beam. When fielded, choose an opposing character card, replacing all previous choices. While Shriek is active, ignore that card's text, including global abilities. Wow.
Hi, D-Wiz. Glad you're back. Oh, wait. She doesn't target a character die.
She goes for the card.
Oh, good. Now we don't have to worry about Raven anymore.
This gets around so many things. You don't even have to wait for your opponent to field the dice. You can go straight after their win condition.
Yep, because it says choose an opposing character card. It does not say anything on the card about the die needing to be active.
And on top of that, it also gets at the globals, which is great.
Right. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
Alright. Next, Shriek. Dark Empathy. When fielded, ignore all text on opposing character cards, including global abilities, until the end of turn. Oh my WizKids. Oh, you did not just go there.
I know she costs 4, but...
So what?
But that's so doable.
Hello, I now have a prismatic spray that blinks their entire field, or character cards anyway, for 4. And she's a character, so you can use her over and over with KO abilities.
Right. Like Fabricate or anything else like that you need to KO her.
Oh, so good.
She's crazy. I don't know which one I like better. I like Sonic Beam and Dark Empathy. Both of them.
Oh, so good, so good. Alright, going on. We got Sandra Deal. When Shriek attacks, players may not activate global abilities until the end of turn.
Oh, that stops haymakers or blinks. It stops them from blinking back your dudes.
So much global hate. I love all her cards.
I do too.
This is really hard to decide. I'll just take all 3 of these cards.
I wish we could play all 3. That would be crazy.
Like I said, her purchase cost is 3/4/3. Totally reasonable. Stat wise, looking good still. She's got a 0/1/1 fielding cost. Stat line is 2/2, 2/3, and 3/3. So she's manageable.
Oh, yeah.
But she could still sit there. It's going to take a little work to get her out.
She's so good.
Oh, and she's also got some pretty dice.
Oh, I love that side profile. If you look close, it's like she's looking down into this bottom corner down here.
It took me a minute to find it,
yeah.
But you might have to wait till you get your own dice to see this.
But her hair is hanging down. I love her die image. But she's opaque white with some blue. She's pretty. She's
pretty. Not as pretty as Cat, but pretty.
Oh. Yeah, I assume you're talking about me and not Black Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. All right, Spider-Man. Yay, I got to do Spider-Man's cards. Awesome. I love Spider-Man. He was one of the first heroes that I truly liked growing up. So, besides Superman, I think Superman was everyone's favorite first. So, Spider-Man, a better way. He costs 4 on all versions. And his ability says, when fielded, target opposing character die cannot block until end of turn. So I totally read this card wrong when I first read it, and I thought that it worked a little bit better than Silver Sable. But no, I read that wrong. It doesn't make a character unblockable. It makes a character to where they can't block. So, he's good, but I'm going to use Silver Sable over him. But he's still good, and he's great for a Spider Friends team. So, I mean, he's not terrible by any means. Alright, so now we've got Spider-Man Staying True. When fielded, prevent all damage dealt to this die until end of turn. That's silly. I love it.
You're not touching me. Spider sense is tingling.
Yeah, I like him. He's fun. Okay, here we go. Another nice wordy card. Spider-Man, War of the Heart. While Spider-Man is attacking, your opponent must declare at least one blocker for each of your attacking sidekick character dice before assigning blockers to your non-sidekick character dice. When Spider-Man attacks, prevent all damage dealt to your sidekick dice until end of turn.
Spider-Man, what are you doing?
I don't know, he's crazy.
You're giving the sidekicks taunt.
Pretty much. Like, each sidekick has its own individual taunt. So, that's a when attacking ability. So, like...
And they don't take damage either.
Right. You can attack with him and then blink him back. That way you can use him again next turn. Because the sidekicks don't take damage, and then all your big attackers are getting through.
Potentially, yeah. If they got enough characters where they can't block all your sidekicks.
Yeah. Oh, love it. I love War of the Heart. Definitely my favorite. And he also combos real well with a card that's in this team pack called Captain America Squad Leader. So all the sidekicks have Deadly. That's fantastic.
Now you have to field your cap to get that to go off, but
right.
Still.
But yeah, still, that's just so silly. That's going to be the first combo team I build out of this team pack. Here's his die. And oh my goodness, I love it. It's so pretty. Great job on that die right there.
It's so blue and red it matches the suit.
Yeah, and he's got the same die design as, I believe it's AVX and Uncanny, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so. And his stat line, his fielding cost is 0-1-1, and he's a 3-3, 4-4, and 5-5. Classic Spidey right there. Love him. Fantastic. Way of the Heart. War of the Heart. Sorry. I got a better way and War of the Heart mixed up. My bad.
Next up is the fella I was sporting on my shirt. Venom.
Last card of the team pack, too.
Yes. Alright. He is a 4 purchase costs all the way across.
Which is pretty good, but we've only had one other Venom that was a 4 cost. The rest of them been 5 and 6.
Yeah, I know. So for them to have 3 different versions of Venom that cost 4 is pretty sweet in my opinion. Because once again, another one of my favorite characters from the Spider-Verse.
WizKids is after our hearts. Let me tell you.
They got mine.
Yeah.
First one here. He's villain affiliated. Corruptor. When fielded, take control of target level 1 character die until end of turn. Return it to its owner's field zone at level 1 at the end of turn.
That's alright.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, not for his purchase cost and his fielding cost and whatnot.
Oh no, those stats are nice. Just like Spidey.
Yeah.
Next one, which speaking of Spider-Man, he's Spider-Friend affiliated.
Yay, a Spider-Friend's Venom.
Yep. Now you can have them both on there thematically.
Yeah.
Lethal Protector. When fielded, take control of target villain character die until end of turn. Return it to its owner's field zone at the same level at the end of turn.
Perfect. I love it. You can make something a villain.
Yeah, that's very true.
And then field him.
And then take it.
Yeah. That's so awesome. I will steal your Oracle this turn.
Enjoy.
I like Lethal Protector.
Going back to the villain side, we have My Other. When fielded, if your opponent's life total is greater than yours, deal 2 damage to your opponent.
Uh-oh. I think that's my favorite.
You're just flip-flopping from favorite to favorite, ain't you?
Hey, might as well call me Venom.
My Other.
I
like this card. In fact, I liked all the Venoms. But I gotta say, My Other is probably my favorite.
I'm with you on that one. My Other.
Yes. Because it gives you a way to basically balance the life total out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to gain anything from his when fielded effect, just swing with him.
And he's a 4-cost. Makes that ability so much better.
They're all 4-cost. It's beautiful.
And his die. Oh my goodness.
It's a pretty blue.
I love it. It's like they took the blue and the black from the comic images and put it on a die.
So sweet.
It's pretty. And that is the Civil War Venom die, I believe. Which, of course, keep in mind, you cannot interchange any dice from any sets that they were previously printed in. Stat lines.
Well,
they're great.
He's just like Spider-Man. He's a 0/1/1 fielding cost, 3/3, 4/4, and 5/5.
Yep.
Nothing to sneeze at. This team pack had some beefy characters in it, but cheap purchase cost.
Yeah, it sure did. We're going to break from this right quick, and we'll be right back with you for our final thoughts on the team pack. So, Dice fans, this team pack, out of the 3 that have been done, yeah, totally. 2 thumbs up. If you're going to get a team pack, I almost said theme pack. Might as well be a theme pack.
Might as well be.
This one was super thematic. It just goes right with the Maximum Carnage storyline, with the characters and their abilities. Especially with Venom. I mean, yeah, he's got some villain versions, but he was on Spider-Man's side, and I thought it was super funny in the Maximum Carnage storyline, the way they defeated, spoilers, on something from the 90s, the way they defeated the villains was a device, hang on, got it in my notes, I can't remember what it was called, a device from Stark Industries. It projects feelings of love and hope into the villains.
It gets you right there in the man feels.
And that's how they defeated them. If that's not a My Little Pony storyline, I don't know what is.
It was a Carnage storyline, and they were like, "You're gonna feel something, buddy."
Well, he didn't feel a whole lot because he was a serial killer, and he was like flipping out, so he faked his death. And who caught him? Venom. Yeah, that guy. So, anyway, WizKids, thanks a ton for sending this to us so early for us to get this out there for all of your consumers to view. So and to see just how awesome this team pack really is. I'm not just hyping this up, guys.
No, this is literally, in my opinion, the best team pack we've had thus far. By
far, yes. We need to see some DC ones.
Yeah, we need to see some DC ones. But
bombshells.
Oh, why you tease me like that?
That would be awesome. But anyway.
I mean, this team pack, it's synergy with itself.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Spider-Man working with Captain America.
Yep, I believe it's this Spider-Man right here, War of the Heart. So, you can easily pair him with the Cap from the team pack and build a team around it. So, this team pack does exactly what a team pack was meant to do. You can enhance your starter with this team pack, or you can take the team pack and start with a whole new team build and enhance it with booster packs. This is absolutely perfect. So, I love it. Out of 10 stars?
10.
Yeah, 10 being the best? Oh, yeah. This is a 10-star booster pack. Guys, go out and pre-order you one. Don't miss out on this one. Like I mentioned earlier, $9.99 is retail. It's going to be more or less depending on your area. And it's currently scheduled for August. Now, I know people complain about the release dates changing on things, but if you look at the solicits page, unless it actually has a month, day, and year, then it's only a tentative date. So this does not have a day associated with it as of filming. So it could get pushed back or it could get moved up.
Either way, look forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. But currently slated for August, I have got to get a couple more of these. I want max dice on these characters.
The characters either have fun play value.
Oh yeah, casual play. This whole team pack is perfect for casual.
I agree. I totally agree. And you've even got cards in there that could potentially affect the meta competitively. Exactly.
Yes. Shriek, 2 versions of her are very, very possible meta contenders.
Very much so. Especially that 4 cost is Prismatic Spray got rotated out with...
yes.
So we have a potential...
Spray back in Modern.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
Well, I'm happy. I love this team pack. This was not a letdown in any way because every single character has a version that I could play. Even if it's not my play style, like the Iron Fist. I'm not big on any of the Iron Fist cards, but if I really wanted to...
Potentially find a way to play with them.
Oh, yeah.
To make them fit in a team.
Yeah, in casual, absolutely. I wouldn't play them in competitive, but, I mean...
You never know who might just...
No, me.
But,
I wouldn't, because that's not my play style, so...
Well, what you're saying is you personally would not,
no.
but you could potentially see someone else.
Yeah, I could see somebody making him work, just like my Colossus Peter Rasputin. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks, folks, for joining us.
And thank you, WizKids.
Yes, I can't thank you guys enough. So remember, folks, if you like my review videos with my co-host here, if you like my articles, which I pretty much write all the articles. All he does is proofread them for me. So.
Sometimes I don't even do that. She gets stingy with your articles. She's like, you want to read it, you just gotta wait for everybody else.
I have never said that to him. Don't let him lie to you. Anyway, folks, if you like my early preview articles, early preview review videos, make sure that you like and follow me on all the social media sites, because the more followers I have that are active in the Dice Master community, the better, because that means I'll get to do more of these. So
please let her do more of these.
Thanks, WizKids. Thanks, Dice Master fans, and we will see you for the next one or for the next round table, whatever comes up next. So have a good one. Roll on, Dice Masters.
Roll on.